5's Chad Petrie has the story.
When you get a fast food meal, no one expects to be called a little ugly dude.
We get the
MICAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go. Just another day on the couch, talking about all the problems of today. Welcome back to another episode of Just Therapy. It is another beautiful Monday evening, y'all. Yes. I feel like I've been away for so long, even though we was here last week, man. It's just like, no, we wasn't here last week. So that's why it feels so long. Yes, you already know what it is. You know who I am. And as always, I got the co-host with the most by my side, my sis, BBC in the building. What up, girl?
greetings, everyone. Welcome to the couch. Hey, bro, I missed you. It feel like forever, though, right?
You do. I was like, wait, but we was here last week, and I'm like, no, we wasn't, because
We were not.
HIO did the damn thing. Then it was cold as hell, and we talked since then, but we've
talked. We haven't talked to the couchers, though.
Face to face. We ain't talked to the couchers, like you said. Yes.
Yeah.
It's another beautiful Monday evening. Hope your work day was not too bad, but we are here to end your work evening off with some therapy on the couch, y'all. So you already know what it is. Big shout out. Was it last week? Was he our big shout out to our guest last time he was here, right? Yeah,
He was here last year. He wasn't here this year yet.
We had one this year.
No, we had
one. Guess we just had.
Oh, week before last
episode.
Right.
Okay, so the last episode, big shout out to her. we don't know what the hell going on.
There's so much going on in this month. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, we going into this, going into that. It's so much going on. It's like, what? We did? Wait a minute. We did.
No,
You're absolutely correct.
Big shout out to my dude, Lil Craig from Too Real. Was in the building 2 weeks ago. Make sure you check out that episode. Really great episode. Got an insight on his background, what he's been through, got his story, and how he's still striving and doing his damn thing on the singing tip. Man, make sure you check out that episode. That was a really good episode.
No, really, Craig was really nice, and he was very inspiring. He inspired me a lot. And he really made me get on a good foot, because I'm thinking, like, if you guys seen the show, if you haven't, go check it out. He is in a wheelchair. He has dealt with a disability all his life, and he has traveled the world acting, doing like that. It was a very inspirational
It was.
show.
It was. Really was. And
Yeah.
we got to dig at each other, because that's my guy. So that was always anytime.
Yeah, you were being a monster.
No.
I'm joking. He's not a monster.
I just had to get my get back in. You know. No, that's just how we do, man. That's family. So you know how we get down.
Right.
Real quick, before we bring in this week's guest, just real quick, big shout out to Indian River High School. I was able to go down there and do my first public speaking. I do public speaking as a norm, but just a different atmosphere. I was their keynote speaker for the graduation for the boys. It was a detention center, and it was really, really inspiring. And I really had a good time, and it was a beautiful experience, man. So Had to shout that out real quick. The
Absolutely.
definitely inspired me. I gave him some insight. And we always our worst critic anyway. So, after, I did my speech or whatever, people was clapping, but you never know if they clapping because they glad you done or if they clapping because they liked what you was talking about,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I'm like in my head, but afterwards, so many people came up to me and was like, man, we glad you came, great speech, really love the message that you sent to the young man. So I was like, oh, there we go.
Yeah. No, and that's needed sometimes, really, because and it helps you to grow your, process in that element and your element. And that's super important.
No, absolutely. So it felt good. I felt proud of myself doing that. And hopefully, big things will turn out from that. So with that being said, now we got that out the way. Let's bring in our guest. We talked about this last year when he was on the couch, and we said we was going to bring him back for the new year to get that vibe, to talk about that healthy living. Welcome one more time, my guy, Supreme Being in the building. What up, baby?
My family, what it do?
Greetings.
Thank you for having me back. I appreciate it.
Of course, man. We had to bring you back, man. We talked about that last year. We said we was going to bring you back so you can really drop some knowledge and talk about that healthy living lifestyle, answer some questions or whatever, and get straight to it, man. So, hey, without I done said enough. The flow is yours, baby. Talk to us.
Oh, big bet. Well, appreciate it. And good money on your speaking engagement. You had an Indian River too, man. That's a good look right there. That's a hell of a look.
Yeah. It was definitely, he was definitely so nervous, but also so proud. So,
yeah, I know how it go.
Yeah. And it's a big deal for the youth too. I remember growing up and I had a lot of youth, people come in and speak to us. I was in a lot of programs. I was really angry kid. But I was so full of love, but it was like I was going through so much. And so having the people like Sean come in and speak and say, and talk real, and especially the people that were real, not the ones that were just like, oh, let us help this little black girl kind of thing, like people like Sean. So he was giving you a big up, saying big up on your.
I appreciate it. Little mama was in my ear, so I was a little distracted. My bad, but thank you. I appreciate that, man. Just
for sure.
I'm just trying to use that gift God gave me in every direction, man. Even if it's just making people laugh, or trying to speak life to the youth, or speak life to the adults, or talking about mental health, suicide prevention. Just trying to use them gifts, man, because God gave them to me. I can't just sit on them. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's your purpose right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the purpose, So I appreciate you for using it in the correct, the right manner, and just bringing that love, man.
Absolutely. Appreciate you.
Much love to you for that one,
Appreciate you.
But yeah, man, we back for this lifestyle. About to go ahead and get into why it's important for us to create healthy habits, and why it's important for us to really feed our body with the foods that we need to, to combat disease or inflammation, or, foods that help us boost our mood, boost the energy levels, our frequency and our vibe, so that's what we got to get in. That's what we gonna get into, man. It's kind of lengthy. I told everybody to bring, I told them to bring they pens and they notebooks,
Absolutely.
But
hey, before you get into it real quick, not to cut you off, give everybody like a quick background on what you do, and what I'm saying, and how you got in the business. Just a real quick one, and then give them all the good stuff.
All right, well, my name is Carlin Brown. I'm a health and wellness coach. I'm a nutritionist. I just say I'm a love spreader. You feel me? Like I spread love, man. I spread love. I spread good vibes and energy, and I just I take care of my people for a living. I have a cold pressed juice company, and we're a year in. We're a year and some change in on the cold pressed juice company. What else? other than that, I would say I'm like a one-stop shop. I could be your life coach. I could be your nutritionist. I could replace your doctor for you. I could do whatever. If you want to get your body together,
all that.
If you want to get your body together, I mean, I could do that for you as well. But at the end of the day, man, I'm just doing what I was put here to do. Which was to serve my people in the highest way possible. So that's
definitely a Black leader. You are a Black leader. And I talked about this. I post about this, the difference between a Black leader and a leading Black. And what I appreciate about you is that you don't do anything for show. You show and tell, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a difference between a person that tells you what they're going to do, but they don't show any action. You are a person that you're a shaker and a mover. And that's the power of being a leader all in one, but a Black leader and to take care of your community and your people.
Yeah, Mama always told me, actually speak louder than words. You feel me? Because you never know when you get that light get put on you. Either you go, it's gonna show. It's gonna show if you for real or you out here faking.
Trust me.
But I'm just grateful enough that I was able to build my business around my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So. So at the end of the day, like this is what I do. This is me 24/7 as far as the eating, the eating, the exercise, the self-care and all of that, and just pouring back into myself and I'm able to pour back into myself, and then I can pour back into my people, So yeah, that's just a gist of it, So let's get to it, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, so I created this list. It's called Healthier Habits, right? So it's about eight different habits we could look into, and they all have certain bullet points in them. All right. So the first one will be like a balanced nutrition. You need to balance nutrition because at the end of the day, our body needs fuel to build off of and to work off of. You know what I'm saying? It's just no different than the car. So my thing is, if you put water in your car, that car ain't going nowhere, right? It ain't going nowhere. It need the gas, So your gas might take 87, 89, 93 diesel. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may need. So our body, you gotta look at our body as this is your vehicle for real. So at the end of the day, you got to make sure that everything is right. You got to make sure your joints is right, your ligaments is right. You got to make sure that you pushing all the extra waste out and everything. So when we build these habits, we got to look at our body as if our body is a straight car. You know what I'm saying? So for the balanced nutrition, you would want to prioritize eating whole foods. Okay, you want to eat whole foods. I would say stay away from the process if you can, but at the end of the day, I understand everybody needs to start off with baby steps. So I would say more whole foods, less processed foods. And then the more you practice it and the more you get at it, you will start to feel your body change. Your body will change, your mood will change. You'll be like, I don't want that no more. That process wasn't doing nothing for me. The process is what got me in this situation in the first place. So now I'm about to eat more healthy whole foods. And now I'm gonna get the energy, the nutrients, the vitamins and minerals that my body really need to really function day in and day out without having no crashes, right?
Okay.
Right. So, and we also want to make sure we hydrating. It's two different ways you can hydrate. You can hydrate with the water that we drink, the plain water that we drink. That's one way to hydrate. Or you can hydrate with fruit. Okay. So fruit has the highest electrical content out of all the food that we consume. The fruit has the highest electrical content. Us being electromagnetic beings and carbonated beings, we need that. You know what I'm saying? So we need that energy and that hydration because it hit our cells differently. It feed our cells and our vessels differently, and also feed our muscles as well. And it also flushes out all the excess waste out of our body, So when people go on cleanses, when they go on detox cleanses, I don't care if it's for 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 40 days, however many days, they're taking in the fruit because of the power the fruit has to cleanse our body. you know. So it's different, you know what I'm saying, and there's levels to the fruit. You have your astringent fruits, which is the fruits that's like your citrus fruits that pull all the mucus and all and everything out. So like your pineapples, your apples, your oranges, your mangoes, your papaya, you know, those, or your limes, your lemons, you know, those are the aggressive astringent fruits that, and your grapes, the grapes as well. Those are the fruits that pull all the excess mucus and all of the inflammation and all of that stuff out of our cells, right? And you want to eat those, when you get up before you eat anything. You always want to drink always drink a glass of warm key lime, ginger, and cayenne pepper. All right, just a dash of cayenne pepper though. Take a key lime, squeeze the juice into the bottom of your glass, dash the cayenne pepper, boil your ginger in with your water while it's on the stove, so that heat could pull out all of those compounds out of the ginger to go into your water, right? And ginger is good for digestion, inflammation, all types of stuff, you know. But we go get in that in a minute. So
can I ask you a quick question?
What's up?
Can you break down what Whole Foods is? Because a lot of people really don't know. They think if they go and buy frozen vegetables, that's a whole food.
Okay, right. Okay, so the Whole Foods will be your fresh fruits and vegetables. You feel me? So when you go into that produce section, you know, the produce section, you want everything that's over there. You know, you want your fruits. You know, you want your fruits and your veggies. You don't want nothing coming out of that frozen area. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking the frozen vegetables. That's just not my thing. You know, I don't do frozen. I get all my fruits fresh, you know. And for people who say that it's kind of expensive, yeah, it's expensive to live like that, but medical bills are also expensive as well. You feel me? That shit is expensive. You know what I'm saying? And we eat like we got free healthcare in this over in this country, and we really don't. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing free over here. You know. So at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you're getting fresh whole foods that you could go ahead and automatically cook or eat, you know what I'm saying? Or just eat. If you don't want to cook them, just eat them when you know what I'm saying? As you pick whatever, you know? So that's what I mean. You want nutrient dense foods, which is your fresh fruits and your fresh veggies. All right. If you got to get something out of the frozen section, I'm not knocking you, do your thing, you know? So yeah. So that's what I mean by Whole Foods. All right. So like I said, so now we back to that drink. So you go get you 8 to 10 ounces of warm water boiled on the stove. You know, with like I say about like 4 to 5 pieces of fresh ginger chopped up in there. All right, and make sure you rinse your ginger as well. If you want to skin the ginger, take the skin off, you can. I don't. I just go ahead and just rinse it real well. But I mean, to each his own, okay? So then, so now you got your water, you got your key limes, you feel me? And now you got your cayenne pepper and your ginger, which is mixed in the water already.
Okay.
What that would do is that will flush everything. Basically, like what I look at is looking like it's basically like how you pour hot water onto the snow. You know what I'm saying? If you take some hot water and you pour it and you see how it melts and everything, that's how I look at how this drink does our insides. It flushes you. Like I promise you would use the bathroom. If you drink this glass of water, 8 to 10 ounces of it, and eat it with like some pineapple. If you're not allergic to pineapple, if you are allergic to pineapple, find you another fruit that you can eat. But if you eat a nice serving of fruit while you're drinking this water, I put money, you will flush out everything you ate the day before.
So you gotta be close to the bathroom when you do this. Then
you want to do it. Yes, you want to do it first thing in the AM. You know, before you work. So I always tell people to get up and give themselves enough time to actually do this, because what you will see is that you'll literally start seeing your stomach shrink. Okay. Your stomach is shrinking because there's nothing in it no more. Like I don't care what you ate the day before. It's coming out. You know what I'm saying? That fruit, the fruit and the compounds and the genetic makeup of that fruit is pulling everything out your body. You know, so yes, you would definitely use the bathroom, and we're supposed to use the bathroom when we get up every day. It's supposed to be a bowel movement. If you're not having a bowel movement every day, then it's seriously time for you to do a gut cleanse. You know what I'm saying? So If you're not using the bathroom every day, it's time to go back to the drawing board, because what's actually happening is that your liver and your kidneys are not detoxing how they're supposed to. So now it's a blockage from all the excess waste.
Mhm.
You know, so a lot of people have irritable bowel syndrome. They have you know what I'm saying, the gastro problems. Everything is building up. They got the inflammation, the bloating. That means it's time for you to really, really, really cleanse your body, you know, and your skin will tell you as well when it's time to cleanse your body. You start to break out, you start to get like dark spots or dark marks on your face and everything. You can get darkness up under the eyes and everything. Like, it's really like your skin tell you everything that you need to know about your body, you know. So eczema, so if you get eczema, you got dry skin, or if you even have acne, it's all about your body. Your body really need to go through a cleanse and really pull all of the waste and debris out the body, you know. So those are the two ways you could really hydrate your body while detoxing your body. All right. The second one is you want to do consistent exercise. And when I mean by consistent exercise, I don't mean getting up, killing yourself for an hour every day. It's really levels to this fitness and everything. So I don't care if you start off with like 15 minutes of just doing body weight stuff. You could do some jumping jacks. You could do some stationary high knees. You could do some squats, some lunges. You know, anything to get the blood. You can even dance. If you love to dance, just do some dancing. You could dance. You could go for a walk. You know, so I know it'd be cold as shit outside when we get up now. You know what I'm saying? But my thing
It's actually
is,
the best time to walk
that's the best. Exactly. I always,
when
you
it's
know what I'm saying?
cold.
That negative, and that zero and that negative and everything. I'm not telling nobody to go out into that. But when it's a good, you know, 20 degrees and above, man, bundle up. Go ahead and bundle up. Put your long johns on. I don't know if people still wear long johns, but put your long johns on, the pants and the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Put your nice hoodie on. Put some nice thick socks on. Get your favorite walking shoes. Put your coat. Put your nice heavy coat on. Put your scully on. If you got a face mask, put your face mask on. And get out there and really get you a nice brisk walk. You know what I'm saying? For a good 10, 15 minutes. If you can't go that long, just build yourself up. We'll start at 5 minutes, you know, but you want to do stuff to keep the body moving and keep the energy flowing. All right. And with it being the winter time, because I know even for myself, the winter time, my energy really like it fluctuates. It's up and down, you know, and I sleep the most in the winter time. I really hibernate in the winter time. I ain't even go like I don't go outside unless it's necessary, you know, unless I got to go to the grocery store, the gas station, the gym, you know what I'm saying, or I got to go do something for my family. Other than that, there's nothing for me. There's no reason for me to be outside unless I'm going for a walk, you know. So you could do that. If you are into the high fitness routines and everything, you really want to go and get that weightlifting in. A good 30 to 45 minutes, I say an hour at the most. You know, just make sure you get your cardio in, your jumping jacks, your high knees, your burpees, you know, all of that good stuff.
No.
You know, all of that good stuff. But so we got the cardio and the strength training, and then we want to make sure that we are stretching. All right, we want to make sure that we keep our stretching and our mobility together, because at the end of the day, we all perform tasks through our daily lives by either squatting to pick something up, reaching to go get something, you know, our hip flexors for when we walk, you know. So if you sit a lot, you will want to make sure that you stand up and get some type of stretching or some type of movement in, because once your range of motion leave them hips, man, it's bad. It's bad news. You know what I'm saying? So, and also it will keep you from having joint and ligament pain. You know, I know for me, if I don't move around enough, my body starts talking to me. I start feeling aches and pains in different areas, and I'll be like, all right, it's time for me to move. You know, so it's a difference when you feel a pain from working out, but it's another difference when you feel a pain from not doing nothing at all and just being lazy. You know, so it's really you gotta decipher. But you know, if shit, I ain't worked out, and you know what I'm saying, a person be like, well, I don't know why my body hurt and I ain't even worked out. Because you hurting because you're not moving. You know what I'm saying? So it's important that we get up and we get our movement in. If you want to stretch, shit, I would help. I would even help with your stretching. We could go live on Zoom or Instagram, whatever, and I would host a whole stretching class. Like, if you really need that accountability and that guidance, shit, I would do it with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, but we need to make sure that we're up and we're moving and we staying active. You know, because at the end of the day, our body, without our bodies, man, I mean, what we doing if we ain't got, you know what I'm saying, we ain't got our bodies to really assist us with our day in and day out activities, you know? So so you want to make sure that you gain your flexibility and mobility, and you want to make sure that you making time for your rest and recovery. Okay, this is if you working out 3 to 5 days a week. You got to find your days where you go do your rest and recovery. All right. And it's really not mandatory that you work out 3 to 5 days a week, because at the end of the day, your nutrition plays the biggest part is your nutrition. You know, I could go to the gym all day, but if I'm about to sit here and eat some trash, there's no purpose of me even going to the gym. You feel me? So you want to make sure that you're getting them rest and recovery days if you really going hard, pushing your body to the max for 3 to 5 days a week. All right.
Okay.
So number 3 would be your quality of sleep. Okay, we gotta make sure you get you a consistent sleep pattern. You know, I know it's kind of hard depending on the type of lifestyle that we live. You know, some people have children, some people have jobs. Like, I understand it's hard, but if we structure, we gotta find some way to get some structure, create some structure. You feel me? You gotta have some structure within the household, because that set the tone for everything. You know. When you walk out that door, the last place you was at is always home. So you got to make sure that you get to the point where you get your rest, and you can get, you know what I'm saying, really get your rest and get yourself together for the task you have the following day, going outside and dealing with the, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the general population. You know, and at the end of the day, everybody's on edge. You know, so I believe if you really get your rest, it will help you. It will help, I would say, navigate certain things better, and it will help you deal with the responses and the ignorance you get from outside. You know, so if I go outside and I'm already tired and I'm irritable, somebody could blow their horn out of control, just lay on their horn to me, and I'm flipping out. You know,
right?
You know,
Absolutely.
It's really important to make sure that you get your rest, and you know what I'm saying. So the quality of your sleep really matters. And you also want to go before you go to bed, create like 30 to 60 minutes with no screen time. 30 to 60 minutes if you can. If 30 minutes is too much to start out with, start with like 5 to 10 minutes. Because what you want to do is you want to get the blue light. You want to get these blue lights out of our face before we go to sleep. You know, because it throws off your circadian rhythm. You know what I'm saying? So now if you got these blue lights in your face while you're trying to go to sleep and it's dark, your body don't know if you're trying to go to sleep or if you're getting up. You know? So if you go play with these phones, make sure that you put them down at least, I'll say at least between 10 minutes to an hour before you go to sleep. Okay? And if you are with your phone in the dark, put it in sleep mode. You can put it in sleep mode or put it in dark mode. And dark mode would literally take the blue light out, and it would give you a more calm, a more calm light for your eyes. You know. All right. So number 4 will be the mental and emotional well-being. All right. So when it comes to the mental and emotional well-being, you want to make sure you practice mindfulness. Okay. You want to make sure that you meditating. You want to make sure that you meditate if you can. If people don't know how to meditate, just sit down. Just sit down and just sit in silence. Learn how to control your mind, turn your mind off, control your thoughts. All right. So while you're meditating, just close your eyes, just take deep breaths. You know, take deep breaths and just think of everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't think of nothing at all if you can. You know, but at the end of the day, meditation is actually more difficult than it sounds. You know. It's they be like, oh yeah, man, just sit down and close your eyes. But shit, before we go to sleep, we sit down and we close our eyes. We lay down. What our mind get to doing? Racing. Get to racing. You know, so now you like, damn, I need a journal on the side of my bed so I can clear my thoughts real quick, you know? So you just want to make sure that you meditate, you do some deep breathing, and doing that will help you reduce your stress and improve your focus, okay? Other than that, we could go journaling. Journaling is a good way, is also another good way to get the frustration, to get your feelings out, you know? So make sure that you're journaling. Always write down how you feel about your day, write down what you're grateful for, what you're thankful for, write down your ideas, you know, and just keep you a journal. It's like your personal diary for real, you know? So keep that with you. And your social connections. Always make sure you have healthy social connections, okay? Because what these connections do, they either go pour into you and water you, or they go drain you and dry you out. All right. So you don't want to associate yourself with people who are always negative. The negative vibration and frequency entering your body will shut you down. All right. So people got to understand, like all of this right now is energy. Even with us being on this platform right now and us exchanging information, we still exchanging energy right now. You know what I'm saying? But if we was here yelling at each other, going back and forth, if we hang this phone up, heart would be racing, blood pressure would be up, and we literally have to sit down and calm ourselves down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you have a healthy connection, you know that is very, 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 very essential for your health. Very essential for your health. So you want to talk to people who got positive news all the time, who pour into you, who always, you know what I'm saying, who talks about things that make you feel alive for real.
Right.
I would say the healthy social connection is just like your food. You want to eat food that's gonna give you life and energy, just like you want connections that gonna give you life and energy. They go hand in hand. Mm-hmm. You know? So either your food go give you life and give you energy, or it's gonna dehydrate you and cause disease in the body and really shut you down. Okay. You know?
Can I ask you, why do you feel it's so important for people to journal?
Because some people don't have outlets. You know, and some people aren't, I would say they're introverts, you know. Some people may be introverts, so writing your stuff down is like you just talking to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You talking to yourself. We're supposed to talk to ourselves every day, but people think you crazy if you talk to yourself.
Hey, man, you can't be talking to yourself out loud all the time, though, man. Just listen. Come on, man. Especially when people are around, man. Talk to yourself in your mind.
Yeah, I talk to myself all the time, out loud.
If I'm in the gym, I'm talking to myself like, come on.
No, for real, you do. And I know you have seen me do it too. Like, I'm in there like, come on, you got this. Come on, B. Like, don't let her, and I talk because there are different sides of you, different personalities of you, or your fear. I have to talk to my fear, or I have to talk to my empowerment. So I'm out because I got this from a lady, an elder. She said, if you think you're nobody, then that means that you're talking to yourself because you're talking to nobody. But if you know that you are somebody, when you're talking to yourself, that is you motivating, empowering, and uplifting yourself. And it's also you talking to the God in you, or the God in you talking to you, telling you what you need to do, want to do, or have to do to stay motivated.
So, Pete, you got to think about it.
You can't have people around talking out loud and they think you talking to them. Okay. I'm like, what you say? Oh, I'm talking to myself. I thought you was talking to me. Like, what the hell?
They understand. They definitely understand, because then they'll peep game. They'll look at you like, oh shit, you know. But when you talk to yourself, though, and you feeding yourself that power, all the cells in your body react to that. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Your cells react to all of that. You feel me? So at the end of the day, if you speaking power into yourself while you doing your workout, you on your last set, you got to push through. As you talking to yourself, you like, yeah, my G, like, let's go. You know? Okay. You know, so it ain't no different than affirmations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell myself, you know, so I talk to myself every day in the mirror, straight affirmations. You know, so we do the affirmations, you know, and we do our breathing, you know, but it sets the tone for your day, though. It calms you, it empowers you, and it calms you. Because when you go outside, you like, man, you're mindful of all the negativity that's outside. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that negativity has nothing to do with you. That's that person fighting themselves. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, man, I ain't taking it personal, man, but you just be cool out here. You know? So it's important. It's important, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be sitting there like, yeah, man, what I'm about to eat for dinner tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting there and myself like, yeah, man, so what we eat for dinner tonight? You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Yeah, like if you want some other stuff like
niggas be doing though.
Yeah. Like, nah, man. All right, so let's go wrap up number 4, which was our mental and emotional well-being, right? So number 5 will be our stress management. Okay. So even though exercise do help with stress management and stretching and deep breathing and meditation, you really want to take like regular breaks. Incorporate short breaks into your day. All right. So when you do that throughout the day, you avoid burnout. You avoid from being burnt out. All right. You avoid being burnt out, especially if you have a demanding workload. You know, so if you working 8 to 12 hours straight, you know what I'm saying? You got to get, you see, look, my dog, look, he tired, look.
Something was in my eye, man. I'm messing with my eye.
You know, so we gotta, if we out here grinding, we got to make sure that we taking these breaks, these short breaks, though, just to take some deep breaths. You know what I'm saying? Just to get some movement in. You know, drink you some water, eat you some fruit or something real quick, but just make sure you incorporating small breaks to step away from your work for like good 5 minutes and then come back. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yeah, everybody have work that they got to get done, man, but it's not to the point where you have to kill yourself over it. You know what I'm saying? You got to find that balance, you know? So and hobbies and leisure activities, you know, enjoy, I would say engage in activities that you enjoy, that make your soul happy. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you did as a child, you can do it as an adult. I don't care if it's football, I don't care if it's singing, I don't care if it's dancing, I don't care if it's drawing. You know what I'm saying? You have to find you a leisure activity, something that you enjoy doing to reduce your stress. You know what I'm saying? Take that tension up out your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Like, take a deep breath, man. I mean, we supposed to walk with our chest poked out, but goddamn, you ready to explode. You know, like you ready to really like flip out on somebody. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure that you taking that time, you know, and doing something that you enjoy. Like, I still play basketball. Like, that's what I love to do. That's what made me happy as a child. And I still do it to this day. I play a video game every now and then as well, because that's what I did as a child growing up, besides going outside, you know, and listening to music. I sing it. I can't sing word for damn, but I would still sing some songs and dance around the crib. You know what I'm saying? Just to get at, you know what I'm saying? Just to get some extra energy and to make the soul happy some more. You know, so there's different ways. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and reduce that stress besides going to get you a bottle or going to get you. You know what I'm saying? Some whatever drug it is that you use to escape your reality. You know, like, nah, those ain't stress reducers. That's going to increase your stress. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only for the moment. You know, it's only for the moment. We got to find natural highs instead of running to things that's going to give us a high to escape our reality. You got to find you a natural high. We should be high off life regardless of what's going on. You got to be high off life because at the end of the day, man, we have so much more than we realize. You know what I'm saying? We all know right now, heat, lights, food, water. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it really does. That's what makes life worth living. Having the small things, the small essentials, man. Everything else is just extra, you know. And also spend time in nature. You know, go outdoors. You know, nature will definitely increase your mood. It would increase your mood. It would reduce your stress. I know when I go outside, I you know what I'm saying, I just get a vibrant vibe. You know. It's just real vibrant because shit, you feel like you feel alive. As soon as you get outside, it's like you take that deep breath, you're like, I'm alive. You know what I'm saying? You about to go outside and get active. And now, in the summertime, in the spring and the summer, practice grounding. Practice grounding. So basically what grounding is basically you take your socks and your shoes off and you go stand in some grass. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's clean. Make sure you ain't stepping in no shit. You feel me? But step into some grass. step into some grass and you will literally feel that's real, man, because people don't be aware.
No, that's real, but like if you're going out with no socks and no shoes, you better watch where you stepping. How you stepping some shit and you ain't got no socks and shoes on? You better pay attention.
Yeah.
Where your surroundings, right?
And to add to that, I do it in the snow. I do it in the snow too.
Huh?
I do it in the snow as well. Every morning I go out when I let my dog out. I go out in the snow because, cold and ice and everything like that, it heals the body. Yeah. And so every morning when I let my dog out, I stand outside for 2 minutes and ground in the snow barefoot.
You know what? You different. You built different, baby. Mo love tell you.
I'm so built different. I'm so built different.
And I'm saying the most I'm gonna do is an ice bath. I'm gonna go ahead and give me some ice and some water, and I'm gonna put it in the bucket real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and stick my feet in there real quick. Hey, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know when I get to that. Just popping the socks off and just going out in that snow.
It is. It's a amazing feeling. That first time, of course, because if you're not used to it, but I've always been like my childhood is. I love being in the snow. I love being in the snow and the rain. I'm jumping around. I'm playing in it. I'm making snow angels or whatever like that. That is just like my vibe. Which people say that's your American side, but I started doing this last year. After when I got out the hospital, because I always just needed to be like, that's how I was able to breathe when I would go into panic. And in the wintertime, and it just like kind of starts to happen. And I've been doing it for about 1.5 years.
Oh, good money. Well, there you go, man. Listen.
Well, seasonally.
Listen, I'm gonna let you know when I get there.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you know when I get there. All right. You got me beat on that one. I'm with everything else, but shit. You got me.
It's the same as ice bath. It's the same.
You got me beat, so since you're familiar with it, you familiar with the electromagnetic that you feel from when you do grounding in the spring and the summer then, right?
Yeah, I'm a tree hugger, everything. I'm all of that.
Yeah, so I thought it was this. I thought, man, I came across, social media, just scrolling, just seeing some shit. They like, yeah, man, just go outside and ground. I'm like, man, this nigga lying. He lying, you know what I'm saying? But when I first did it, like no lie, man, like the hairs on my body stood up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much electricity was really coming through the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, they could do whatever they want, man. But at the end of the day, man, you cannot defeat nature. You cannot defeat nature, man. I don't care, man, how much you want to build on top of stuff and try to knock, man. You can't beat that.
No, it's true. It's true. Can I share a story? Really quick as far as that?
Do your thing.
So, and I'm glad you brought this up, and I'm glad that you're teaching this because I was in a hospital over 2 years ago. Once I got out of I had came out of a coma, all that stuff. Well, when I couldn't move, I couldn't walk, but I couldn't breathe. And I kept telling the nurses that I couldn't breathe. And of course, I'm on a monitor and everything like that. And they're like, well, it's showing that it's pumping air, like you're getting air. And they kept trying to tell me what I know wasn't right. I'm like, no, I need to get outside. And they're like, well, we can't take you outside because of course I'm hooked up on it. And I'm like, no, I need to be outside. I need to go outside now. I need to touch the ground, please. And I'm begging and I'm crying. And of course I can't move. And it was still like right there at the end of the pandemic. So I had no family that can come up there with me or whatever. And one of the nurses, because it was the same nurse that gave me a head wrap because they wouldn't wrap anything around my head. They had my head exposed. And I'm like, I need a wrap on my head. So a Jamaican nurse, which never met me before in life, she was a superior, what is it called? Like the head nurse. So she hadn't been there because she only comes in and out. So I'm crying, I'm screaming. She come in there and she's speaking like, what's going on? I started speaking to her and we're speaking in patois. And I'm telling her I needed something in my head. I need to go outside. She gets some a transporter to take me outside. I can't breathe. I'm like, and when I'm crying, mind you, I can't talk. So I'm saying this and I'm trying to get them to understand me. And they came and they took me up. When she saw me, she knew that I knew what I was saying, you know, like a spiritualist. So when she took me outside, they got all these machines on me, everything. And I was pointing, like, take me over there to the grass. They took me down. And soon as I put my feet, he took both of my feet off the thing. And mind you, I can't sit up straight. I can't do anything. So I'm hunched over. And he put my feet in the grass. And I immediately took off my mask. And they're like, no, you can't do that. And I could not breathe with the mask on anymore. And my body, all the hairs start growing up. Like, you know, I grow hairs all down. Like everything started to stimulate my body. And from that moment, had I not done that and had they not took me out there, I would not be here today. And I believe that strongly from everything of what I went through. So that is the absolute truth.
That's what I'm talking about. I just told you, man. Nature, man. Nature
It's everything.
Nature heals. They be like, man, don't go in the sun. Nigga, please. Go in the sun, man. Put your shea butter on and go in that sun and go ahead and bake real quick, man.
It's so good. Look at the sun, too.
Listen, the sun do not do nothing to us but give us energy. You feel me? If the sun was to fall off the sun, if the sun was to fall off the sky, it's over with all of us.
It's true.
It's over for us. Our melanated carbons, like it's over for us. You feel me? Without that, no life, man. None.
It's true.
It is what it is, but you know, you just another, you know what I'm saying? You just another testament to how real nature really is. Like nature really heals. You know, so yes, make sure we spending time in that nature. You know, in the summertime, go sit next to the water. The water will definitely calm you. It will calm you and soothe you. You know, so that's number 5. That's our stress management. So number 6 will be healthy habits. So you want to limit your unhealthy habits, which is the smoking, the excessive alcohol consumption, and the sugary snacks. All right, like I know, just like we all got our vices. You know, we all have our vices, regardless if it's the liquor, regardless if it's the marijuana, the tobacco, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Limit that shit, because if you can't control it, it's gonna control you. Which you see a lot of people spiraling out of control when they can't smoke. People, they can't function. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, don't never give anything that much power to the point where you can't function if you don't have it.
Yeah.
You know?
And don't abuse it. Well, as far as marijuana, because marijuana is a medicine. It is a medicine that all of our ancestors use. People now smoke, not even to get high. They smoke to smoke. You know, it's holistic. It's a holistic herb for healing and for finding peace and for meditation. And people really lose focus. It has been lost. Most people get that addiction just to be numb, so they don't have to deal with life or whatever. But if you find other ways to use it, you can even make it in your tea, you know, as a tea to find peace.
Yes. Like I even had a tincture. I still got some. It's wedding cake. It's a flavor called wedding cake. Man, it's just like it's been soaking in like some agave and some agave syrup in the mason jar. You know, and I had it for a few years now, you know. So if I don't want to go ahead and light up the herb, you know what I'm saying? I just pour that tincture into my tea. And now I got me a nice little, you know, nice little float real quick to get the day started, you know. But at the end of the day, I don't smell like it, and my eyes ain't red. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't doing nothing but just increasing my natural high. You know what I'm saying? Do I have like withdrawals or shit when I can't do it? No, because it's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not me. It's not who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just shit. All right, yeah, okay. Hit it a couple times and go about my day. But do I need it every day? Nah. Do you need the bottle every day? No. You know what I'm saying? Do you need your cigarettes every day? No, but some people let it become God and they control it.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? So you always want to, so you want to limit your unhealthy habits and create better and create healthier habits. You know what I'm saying? So you could go ahead and read you a book. You know what I'm saying? You could read you a book. Read you a book. Work out. Listen to some audio or something. You know what I'm saying? But you
Make
gotta
love.
huh?
Make love.
I mean, that's a healthy habit as well. That's a healthy habit as well. You know, they say 30 minutes of that is like an hour in the gym. And so at the end of the day, get y'all cardio up. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all cardio up and keep that blood pumping through the heart. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, healthy stimulation is the best stimulation. You know, so yeah. So other than that, and you want to make sure that you're being mindful with your technology use. All right. Just make sure that you giving yourself a cutoff. Even as an adult, you know what I'm saying? We get caught up and playing on these electronics most of the day because our life, like, the way the world is set up, our businesses are ran off of these electronic devices now. You know what I'm saying? So I say just try to give yourself some downtime. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's like a couple minutes to an hour during the day and then before you go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try not to touch my phone. I honestly try not to touch my phone when I get up. You know what I'm saying? Unless I got to check like notifications or send something out to my clients for workouts. You know, like, because I get up at 5 a.m. My first workout is at 6 a.m. You know, so I got to make sure I get up. I send those links out real quick, and then I put that joint down, and I go on about my business. I go ahead, like I said, I do my deep breathing. I do my affirmations. I stretch. I make my warm water concoction I spoke on earlier, or I make me some tea. You know, but at the end of the day, I make sure I give myself that time to continue to stay disconnected from before I really get my day started, because I already know I'm about to be on this joint damn near most of my day for real.
Yeah.
You know, regardless if we even put it down and listen to music, we still on that mug. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to be mindful of our use, okay? And another one you could do, practice gratitude. Always practice gratitude, always. We get so caught up, like I said, we get so caught up in stuff, you know what I'm saying, in life, and we just forget to really sit down and give thanks and show appreciation.
Absolutely.
You know, like, man, my feet touched the floor today. I got me a meal. You know, I'm still operating on my own with no assistance. You know what I'm saying? I have my consciousness fully. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really out here still. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of people get caught up and they lose that thought that we just take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? As if we supposed to have this, but nah.
Right.
You know, you know what I'm saying? So for those who still have their mobility and they could be self-sufficient individually, take good care of yourself, man. Take pride in that and always give thanks and gratitude, because you never know. You never know. The snap of a finger, and now you know what I'm saying? Now you need to get through life every day. You know, so at the end of the day, man, don't ever take it for granted, and always give thanks and gratitude for sure.
Absolutely. And always come back to it. You know, people be like, nobody should ever have to tell you to go get it. Nobody should have to tell you you should be grateful. Yes, we have to be reminded, because we all, like you said, everybody got stuff going on. You got stuff that you got to do. You got to take care of your business. You got to be a parent. You got to make sure, you know, you don't know how many people you got to deal with in a day. If you send me every day, if you sent me practice your gratitude, Patrick, I'm never going to feel like, all right, I know that, or whatever like that, because sometimes I forget to be thankful. And a lot of people only be thankful for the things that they are receiving. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a big thing that people, if you only gave thanks for what you already have or already been blessed with, instead of just being, you got to be grateful and those moments too. And your, you know, deepest, worst, saddest, most depressing moments. You have to be grateful in those moments, and people, you forget to do it, you know? So be grateful for the reminders. Be grateful for somebody. If you came on every day and posted the same thing, I will share it every day. I'm going to share it. I share his ponders. I share, because sometimes you just forget. Sometimes you don't make time. Sometimes you don't even feel like you deserve it. I don't deserve to be grateful. I have woke up and said that out of my mouth, thought that in my mind, felt it in my spirit. Like, why am I still here? Why did you save me? You know? So
we get so caught up in and worshiping the material shit. The shit don't even do nothing for us after we, you know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing for us. Like we really worship and give thanks and gratitude for that, and not giving great, you know what I'm saying, thanks and gratitude for, you know what I'm saying, our everyday victories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And other people. Sometimes we worship other people. We worship people that we don't even know, as far as idolizing, you know. We worship our partner, you know, or, you know, our best friend, or like, oh, like we forget. Sometimes we love people, or we love people harder than we love ourselves, you know. Sometimes we push people. I have a tendency, and I just realized this about myself 2 days ago. I have a tendency of wanting it for other people more than I want it for myself, like more than they want it for themselves. So like, you're a speaker, you know, and I know that it's all these speaking events. Like, come on, you got to do this, you got to do that, or whatever like that. I saw this, I'll book all these for you. I'm gonna make sure. And you're like, no, I don't really want to do a whole lot of speaking or whatever. And I'm like, no, you good at it. You got to do it. This is gonna be for you. You got it. Why are you scared? Don't be. I force people to be who I see them to be, or whatever. And then I do that more for them than I even do it for myself. You know, I promote more people than I even promote my own business, if you ever notice. So I have that about me, and I be grateful for people and thankful for people, and I pray for them more. And I forget to be grateful within my own vibe. A lot of people are like that, but I just found out that is something about me that I need to work on.
Well, don't be using me as an example talking about you got speaking engagements, nigga. Let me know where the speaking engagements is at, my man.
I got you.
Plug my dog in. All right, so now we're gonna go to our time management and productivity, okay? So to be more productive.
Before we get into time management, let's go and take our quick sponsor break, and we'll come back into the time management. We ain't going nowhere. You know, I just want to get in that break real quick instead of having to stop and then come back, you know, just get it out the way real quick. All right. So listen, don't go nowhere. We're talking about a healthy lifestyle with Supreme Being. He's giving us all this knowledge and this great wealth of information.
Absolutely.
That you can use to make yourself even more healthier. So stay locked in with us, y'all. You already know what it is. Y'all know who I am. Miss BBC in the building, Supreme Being. And you already know I'm taking you to break, baby. We'll be right back.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. Or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention a podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Custom Design Aquariums, where we bring your aquatic dreams to life. With your help, using your imagination, together, we will turn your home or office into a peaceful getaway. For a free consultation, call 330-475-5181 or contact us by email at customdesign CUSTOMDESIGN@gmail.com. Once again, that is CUSTOMDESIGNAQUA@gmail.com. Mention this podcast and get 5% off.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's another beautiful Monday evening, and you already know what I'm about to talk about. I got the best pizza place for you. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. They got 3 locations. First location is at 1909 Bailey Road, Cuyahoga Falls. Their phone number is 330-928-2222. Their second location is in downtown Akron, across the street from Rubber Duck Stadium. That address is 325 South Main Street, Akron. Phone number is 330-849-5707. And their third location is located at 3031 Graham Road, Stowe, Ohio. Their phone number is 330-673-9410. The thing I love so much about the downtown location in Akron has to be the beer wall, right? I like to call it the Dave & Buster's beer, because you can go in there, you put money on one of the cards, you walk up to the tap, put the card next to the tap, and then pour as much beer, wine, ale, IPAs, whatever you want to drink. You pour it as much as your heart desires, but please drink responsibly. Remember, they got 36 taps on the available for you to choose from. Another thing I love about Twisted Tomato Pizzeria is that they cater to your taste buds, okay? So whatever you want, specialty, non-specialty, they always make it right just for you. So make sure you tap in with them. Check out Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. When you call, ask for the owner, Brad Cover, good dude, and mention the podcast, Gist Therapy, and you will receive a 10% discount. Yes, you get delicious food for a cheaper price with the discount on the mug. So make sure you check it out. It is always good. Check it out. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. Don't forget, if it's pizza, it's possible. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. Make sure you check them out, y'all. And we, I gotta move this. And we are back.
Yes, sir.
So, no shameless plugs. So let's get back into it. Let's talk about, you was going in to discuss about the time management. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Time management and productivity.
Let's get back into it.
All right, we want to make sure that we doing time blocking. You know, so with time blocking, you're structuring a schedule and you're following a certain schedule throughout your day that you're sticking to. You know, instead of going aimlessly into your day and like just trying to figure out everything that you need to do. And when you time block, you give yourself a certain amount of time to knock down your tasks throughout the day, right? So it'll definitely help you. Definitely manage your day and reduce your stress. Okay. After the prioritizing your tasks, you want to have a work-life balance. All right. You want to have boundaries. You want to have boundaries between your work life and your personal life. I feel like anything that happens at work, it stays at work. You know what I'm saying? And don't take your personal life into your work, you know? So don't bring your problems from work to the house, and don't bring your problems from the house into work.
Word.
Because at the end of the day, what happens is that you go burn out. And for 2, now you got 2 stressors mixing in together. You know what I'm saying? So if you stressing both in these areas and you mixing them, it ain't gonna do nothing but just, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna contribute to a big explosion. You know, so you have to make sure that you keep everything at work, man. Keep it at work. Before you get out the car, get everything off you before you even cross the threshold, taking this energy into your house. Because what you do is you're bringing tension and frustration into a peaceful environment. That's supposed to be your peace. You know, your crib is supposed to be your peace. You know, we still call it a crib because shit, when we babies, where we be at in that crib, right? Peaceful as ever until we hungry or we need to be changed real quick. You know what I'm saying? But you always want to keep the peace within your house, you know, and you always want to keep that, and you always want to keep whatever's going home. What happens at home stays at home. You know what I'm saying? That's something I was taught growing up as a child. My mother used to always say, what happened in this house, stay in this house. We don't speak on nothing out that happened in this house outside to nobody else.
I
regardless of who
disagree,
it is.
but I get it.
I was just about to say we talk about that a little too much. You talk about the fact of taking
Well,
that.
I get it in the
negativity.
sense that you mean it, but yeah.
You know, so whatever stay in this house, it stay in this house. Don't take that shit outside to work. Don't take that shit to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever's going on in the crib, I don't care if it's with your family or with your partner, man. That shit stays in the house regardless. All right.
Unless you're getting abused, mistreated, stuff like that. Tell somebody.
Yeah,
Tell somebody. Get help. Okay. I had to put that out there. I'm sorry.
DV protocol 101, man. Speak up. Speak up and fight back, nigga. Fight back. All right. And you want to celebrate your small accomplishments. All right. What it does is it builds momentum. It builds momentum. It builds confidence. And it also maintains your motivation. So you have to celebrate your small wins. I don't care if you know what I'm saying? Your small win could be, I got a 10% increase or a raise. At the end of the day, man, it's something. It's something. You know what I'm saying? Is it the most? No, but at the end of the day, it's something, man. So we got to celebrate those small wins and build on that momentum to go into the next day. You know what I'm saying? That's how you keep yourself positive, and that's how you keep yourself moving forward. Always celebrate your small wins. I don't care what it is. Always celebrate it, okay?
No, absolutely. I'm sorry, though. I didn't mean to bust out laughing. BBC just had that look like something just startled the shit out of her. Sorry.
Oh, I ain't
I was paying attention too much.
I ain't even paper. Okay.
But yes, definitely celebrate those small wins, man. Got to.
We have to, because the small joints, you know what I'm saying, they add up to be big wins. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't care what level the win is on. Celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? And celebrate yourself for even putting the work in to accomplish that small win. And last but not least, self-compassion and self-love. All right, this is number 8, self-compassion and self-love. All right, so again, a positive self-talk. You want to replace the negative thoughts with affirmations of self-compassion and with self-compassion and love. All right, so you want to take all the I'm not worthy, I ain't this, I ain't that, don't nobody love me, XYZ, my life ain't this, I ain't Nah, remove all of that. If you really want to see your life do a 180, remove all the negativity. Cut all the negativity and all the distractions out and focus on your self-love. Tell yourself, I am important, I am worthy, I am loved, I am abundant, I am powerful, I am rich, I am wealthy. You know what I'm saying? I am capable, able, and I'm willing. All of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am, you know what I'm saying? I'm a God. Like, tell yourself, you're a God every day. BBC, you a goddess. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my dogs, and we guys out here. So at the end of the day, you want to pour yourself with that type of power and that type of energy, man. And I promise you will see a whole different reality. You would take, it's like you switch glasses real quick. You know what I'm saying? That old prescription don't even work no more. Now you got your new prescription. Now you turned up because everything is green now. You know what I'm saying? You done went from red or black to now you seeing green. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's all about everything mental, man. It's all mental because your mental really become your reality for real. And a lot of people don't even understand that they create the reality that they live in. You either have your heaven on earth, you can have your hell on earth. It's all about how you carry yourself and what type of life you living out here. You feel me? So then forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for everything that you felt like you did wrong to yourself. All right, like listen, we not perfect. We all learning. Life is a forever learning process. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, we probably didn't know no better. But my thing is learn from it, grow from it, and give yourself that grace and forgive yourself. Always, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you could ever move forward. Because if you always looking behind you, you'll either be stuck in place or you go start going backwards again. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to stay positive, man, and just build on forgiving yourself and moving forward. All right. And then the last but not least is set realistic goals. You want to create achievable, sustainable health goals to avoid feelings of being overwhelmed or not feeling worthy. All right, always. So create you some goals that's realistic, that you know that you could achieve, and nothing that's like no outlandish wild shit. You know what I'm saying? You could control, you could manifest, and you can create and manifest whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But it takes time. There's levels to it. You know it's it is. You know what I'm saying? So
you're like, I'm gonna lose 70 pounds in 14 days. Like,
oh man, like Ozempic is running wild out here, man. You feel me? That Ozempic is out here crazy. You got niggas out here that can't even get their medicine because motherfuckers out here taking that shit to lose weight. Like, y'all niggas bad, man.
Yeah.
We gotta be realistic though. We gotta be realistic. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, you want to make sure that you control and you're creating these goals, man, that you can really reach. Because what happened when you don't reach a goal? Oh man, I failed. I ain't get it. The whole
devastated.
The whole you devastated. You don't even want to start over no more because you feel like nigga, for fuck, I ain't the first time. What the fuck I'm gonna try again for? You know,
yeah.
But hey man, we have to set realistic goals. You know what I'm saying? That would definitely take you to your next goal. You know, but at the end of the day, man, we always got to start with the baby steps and always be mindful. Always be mindful of what we're doing, what we're saying, what we eating, and you know what I'm saying, and the things that's going around us in our everyday lives for real. And that's how we really create healthier habits to really reach new levels in life, you know. And at the end of the day, you can't be mad because everybody can't go. Everybody can't go, man. You know, so at the end of the day, I mean, I fuck with you, but I got to go.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta go. It is what it is, you know. So those are my, that's my list for building a healthier lifestyle and a healthier habit as far as overall wellness. You feel me? Overall health and wellness.
Nice.
That's what's up.
That's good shit, man. Hey, give everybody your information. Like how can they find you on IG, Facebook, whatever it is, so they can get if they want to watch the whole thing, get some of them tips.
Okay, for sure. Instagram, Supreme Lifestyle 666. That's my business page. You got any questions or how you want to, if you want to help, if you need help with your overall wellness, you trying to overcome some things that's going on within the body. If you need any type of nutrition plan or nutrition help, if you want to learn how to eat for your body type, you know what I'm saying? You want to learn your body type or even eat for your body type. I have everything for you. If you want to go on a detox cleanse, I got the juice for you. I got the sea moss for you. I got the gut cleansing capsules. And big dog, I ain't forget about your juice. They coming in the mail this week. I got you this week for sure. All right. Appreciate you. So when you get them, babies, I need that video.
I got you. I'll post it. I got you. Yep, absolutely.
The video, BBC. If you need anything, I got you. You local. So I got you. You can come. You pull up on me and come grab whatever you need. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Hey, can you break down your IG again? Because I know some people that don't know you. I know you broke it down last time you was here, and I loved when you broke it down for us at that time. But the Supreme Lifestyle 666, tell them what that means.
Sure. So we read when people read the good book, they say 666 is the mark of the beast. But if you think about it, that book is really talking about us. So of course they would say it's the mark of the beast, but at the end of the day, that's what makes us. It's carbon. You know what I'm saying? It's carbon. You got 6 electrons, 6 protons, 6 neutrons. And that's part of what makes us who we are, carbon beings, okay? Electromagnetic carbon beings all day, So no, I'm not no type of beast or no devil worshiper or nothing like that. When you really get knowledge of self, you will understand what that 666 really stands for and what it really means. You feel me? If I was really the devil or a negative person, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I'd be out here selling y'all all types of shit, trying to cause destruction. You feel me?
Oh, Ozempic and everything.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm out here giving my people the keys. Like, I'm really giving y'all the keys and the knowledge to really take care of yourself so y'all can really be out here functioning at a high level and running around with your children and really enjoying life with no dis-ease or discomfort within the body. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all see that 666, please don't get turned off, or please don't think that it's anything less than. It's all positive energy and vibes over here. I know I'm a God at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm using my God-given talents and gifts to help my people elevate to higher levels throughout their life.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So
yep.
Everything is going. I just started my Supreme Virtual Fitness, my fitness workouts like at January 6th. We like in the 3rd week so far. It's been going great. Everybody is seeing results.
Nice.
Everybody's seeing results. Everybody is loving it. And it's really, we in the house with it. It's literally home workouts. You know, the link is in my bio if you want to check it out. If you have any questions, you want to have any inquiries about it, feel free to shoot me any messages within my DM. Like I say, man, I respond to everybody. I'm not no funny acting dude. I'm not gatekeeping. I really want my people to win because we are powerful at the end of the day, man. We are so powerful, and we're so like we harness so much power within us. You know what I'm saying? But I really want everybody to really tap into themselves. Tap into yourself, man, and really learn who you are and what you're capable of. Because at the end of the day, man, you can't get that shit from nobody else. They gonna give you the watered down version. They gonna tell you that you ain't shit. They gonna tell you that you can't do this. We're limitless beings. You feel me? We're limitless. So anything that we visualize, man, we can manifest and create into our reality, you know? But everything starts up here. My logo, you know what I'm saying? People, our logo is a brain with roses and hearts because you got to plant your seeds for your flowers to grow. You feel me? So you got to get your mind as your garden. Your mind is your garden at the end of the day. So if you go water your garden, you gonna let that motherfucker go through a drought, and that drought will take you up out the game. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? And you can take that however you want to take it, but if you really gotta like really water yourself and really pour into yourself mentally, so you can really stay on top of your game and stay on your square out here. You know, so
absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Good shit, man. Good shit, man. I always like you to break down that because I liked how you broke it down from the first time we talked, and you know some people don't know the breakdown of it, so I just wanted you to break down again. So that's dope. I love that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. All right. Hey, big shout out to all the people that's chiming in with us. LJ White in the building. What up, fam? It's funny because he was like, I sent that as soon as he was talking. My text is slower to y'all. No, I feel it, but I had him break that down. April in the building. My sis was in the building. And we ain't seen her in a minute. Carol. Who else was in the building? Victoria Hall was in the building. A bunch of people was in the building. I couldn't really. Ebony was in the building. DJ was in the building. A bunch of people tapped in with us. I just wasn't reading comments today because you know I wanted to focus on that, especially when it wasn't really a question about the breakdown. So you know, but thanks for chiming in, y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right, let's do. I definitely want to do flowers while they still here. You know, we get up out of here. Flowers while they still here is one of our favorite topics on the podcast because so many people of us are conditioned to give people flowers while they dead and gone, and we like to give people flowers while they still here where they can smell those roses. This week, my flowers are going to go to Mama Burns. My dude Rail that passed away. His mom, I want to give her flowers just because. You know, I know one of the worst. I don't know personally, but you hear it all the time. One of the worst things is to bury your child before you go, and for her to continue to, stay locked in with God, continue to pray, continue to have a positive outlook on life, to continue to keep going, to continue to just be present. When she came. And I took her out to lunch this past Saturday, so it was just a good time. We hung out, chopped it up, had some laughs, and it's always good to be around her. So I just got to give her flowers for keep pushing and keep striving. So Mama Burns, you definitely getting your flowers. Love you.
Flowers well deserved.
Yes. My condolences.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Condolences, man. Much love to the family.
Absolutely. Who want to go next with some flowers?
BBC.
Go ahead, BBC. Give some flowers
okay.
out.
I want to give my flowers again to a lot of the people that stand out to be leaders. I'm very strong about being leader, stepping in your light, but being a Black leader, it is very important. You see a lot of people that walk the walk, but talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. So my flowers go out to you, Sean, you, Supreme, and people like you that really stand on business and stand tall in it, even in your weakest moments, even when you're trying to uplift yourself and keep yourself lowly. You do what for the community, and it doesn't matter, woman, man, or child. You do these things and you speak what you speak and you say what you say. Learn what you need to learn to give them. And so my flowers go out to all the leaders, Black leaders, and people that are really for their community and stand up with the people.
Love.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You.
All right, Supreme, go and get some flowers out, fam.
Don't cry, Sean.
First, I want to give my flowers. I'm gonna give my flowers to the both of you. You know, big homie, I appreciate you for the laughs. You know, because laughter is really one thing that help people. You know, it create those emotions on the inside. You know, and those feel good hormones that people don't know about. You know. So with you doing what you do as far as making people laugh, man, that's a big thing, you know, it's a big thing. So thank you for that. Thank you for also being a positive influence on the youth out here and just, you know what I'm saying, and just and uplifting your people and just making sure they straight. BBC, the same with you. I appreciate you for doing what you do, you know, singing, sharing your voice with the world, uplifting your people, speaking empowerment into us as always and pouring into us. I definitely appreciate you for that. But also I always want to show love to my mother, man. You know, my mother instilled hella good values into me as a youngin', man. Honestly, those values, you know, and that discipline is what really keeps me going out here. And also I want to shout out to my girl Shayla Turner, conscious consultant. She create, man, listen, she do so much for my business, man, and it's like, without her, I honestly, I wouldn't even, all the posts that y'all see that's created on my thing, man, as far as like all of the, I would say like my juicing menus or like the posts with all the different colors and everything. Like she's really my content creator. She also helped me create my ebook for me. And she just solid since day one, you know what I'm saying? So I always also want to give her flowers as well. You know, so I appreciate all of y'all. Much love for y'all. I love y'all, man. And we'll continue to push and hold our people up. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Give them that love, man. Absolutely. You know, so much love to y'all. I really appreciate y'all.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, bro. All day.
Absolutely.
All right. BBC, break down that since we talking about, you know, what you put into your life or into your body. Can you give because you sent it to me, I can read it. Did you text?
I did.
Yeah, you did text it to me. All right, here we go. All right, so it is the story of two wolves, right? An old Cherokee Indian chief was teaching his grandson about life. A fight is going on inside me, he told the young boy. A fight between two wolves. One is evil, full of anger, sorrow, regret, greed, self-pity, and false pride. The other is good, full of joy, peace, love, humility, kindness, and faith. This same fight is going on inside of you, grandson, and inside of every other person on the face of this earth. The grandson ponders for a moment, and then asks, Grandfather, which wolf will win? The old man smiled and simply said, the one you feed.
Yes. Asheo. This fable is it is actually a Native American fable. They say that it fancies from the Cherokee tribe, but no one is actually sure. But it is actually cultural. People use wolves, people use lions, different angles. What you feed your body and what you allow to be fed to your mind and your heart, because this is really your heart, what they call your brain. That's your heart. Sometimes your brain will stop right before your body does, right? So like you'll be like, oh, I can't do one more burpee because burpees are disgusting. But in a reality of everything, that what you tell yourself, what you allow people to tell you, what you allow to be around you, negative energy. So when he said, whichever one I feed, right? Whichever wolf he feeds, if he feeds into the negativity and the meanness and the, the drama or whatever, then that's the wolf he become. But if he feeds into the love and uprisement and beauty and positivity or whatever, that's the wolf he become. And that within life, you have to use every day. You have to, like you said, speak positivity into yourself, but also don't be around people that are speaking negative, people that are breaking shutting people down or talking about people or being malicious and disrespectful. You want to surround yourself around not just like-minded people, but surround yourself around people that are doing better than you. However, making sure that they are positive and uplifting and loving and everything like that. Because there's people that are doing better than you, but they might be wicked within their own vibe as well. Also, don't surround yourself around people that you have to shrink yourself for. There are moments, I just had a moment the other day as I'm going to visit somebody, I'm saying, don't talk about yourself too much. Don't talk about your business. Don't take it in there. Don't do this, do that. I literally, by the time I walked in there, I didn't feel like BBC. I felt like, okay, I hope, and as soon as I get in there, this lady, they're talking about, where your shea butter, where this, where that. And the lady said, hold on. And the lady, they was like, I heard your song the other day, this and that. And the lady said, wait a minute, shea butter. She, you're Miss BBC. Oh my God, I bought your folks book, this, that, and the other. And she's doing, and I'm like, hey, be quiet. I'm telling her to be quiet for loving me and my products because I didn't want the people around me to feel away. You know what I'm saying? That's another form of feeding negativity into yourself. So what you feed yourself, what you allow yourself to listen to, whether it's music, TV, or anything, like watching, what's it called? Atlanta Housewives and stuff like that. All of that, I would never watch that. It's negativity. It's turning women against each other. It's all aggressiveness. Certain music I don't listen to. Certain environments I don't like to put myself in because it will take away from your spirit and your uprisement. Sometimes when I'm in meditation, if I'm around negativity, that's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. When I take my vow of silence, I take a vow of silence every day for 2 hours. If I'm in my vow of silence and I start thinking about negative stuff that people said or did, or how I should have said it or what I should have said, all those things happen to my brain. So I start feeding that negative energy and I become that wolf at that moment. Now I'm ready to pop off like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Let me bust 2 clips out real quick so I can show people I mean business type energy. So I love that fable. I think it resonates with all of us. And it resonates within health because when you're stressed, when you're frustrated, most people are emotional eaters. I don't even eat a lot because I'm big body. I don't even eat a lot. But if I get upset or if I'm overly emotional, I need to feed it, So either I'm fighting or I'm eating, or whatever like that to try to consume it. So what you feed, it is what you feed mentally, spiritually, and emotionally affects your health and affects your well-being in life.
No, absolutely. I did a ponder on 2 days ago, maybe. I don't remember 2 days ago about positivity and negativity. So yeah, definitely. Because the more negativity, you consume and the more you feed it, the
Yeah,
more it grows. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get that positivity.
that's sweet. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let's do your thoughts real quick, because I do like that fable. But let's do one more thing before we get up out of here. I was looking at this. I just want everybody's thoughts on this, y'all. Just break it down, because like I really don't like. I read it a couple times, and I really still like. I'm like, how? Like, it don't make no sense. I'm gonna break it down. Here we go. It says, it says, bro, it's anonymous, whatever. Bro, I'm not being petty. I'm just being real. It says, I got paid Friday. I gave my wife $250 for groceries, and I told her that I wanted a nice home cooked meal for Sunday dinner. She agreed. I got off from work and walked in the house to some motherfucking tacos. Tacos on a Sunday. After I requested chicken, mac and cheese, green beans, and greens. She bought the food. It's in the refrigerator. She had a house full. Once I showered, came out and looked at her. Within 20 minutes, they all left. Her only excuse was that her kids didn't want chicken. They wanted tacos. She didn't think it would be a big deal. Them MFers eat what she cook. I took her credit card If you can't cook what I ask and I pay the bills, you can't spend my money. Now I'm the bad guy. Using my credit card is a privilege. All of this over some tacos. Did I mishandle the situation?
Hey, I'm gonna say this, man. When I tell you, man, food is an unspoken love language, dog.
It is.
Hey.
Because it's funny though, ain't it?
Oh shit.
He was pissed. He was pissed.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'll be hot too, man. I'll be hot as well, because it's like you disregarding everything I asked you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't say, baby, I had a long day, or you know what I'm saying? You ain't give me no explanation. You ain't give me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, damn, that's a tough one, man. You know, did she just blow him off and disregard his request? Like, you think I don't care? Like, you know. I
mean, when you read the story, because like I had to read it again, right? He said his wife, but then he said her kids.
Yeah,
not their kids.
There we go.
Her kids, right?
Too. I was gonna say something about that too, though.
So, and then the simple fact that, you know, he asked this, she said, okay, bought the groceries still in the refrigerator. But since the kids wanted tacos, she cooked the tacos and then had a house full of people when he came home from work. It's like, I really don't know if he in the wrong, if he is in the wrong. It's like one of those, I don't know. BBC, talk to us.
Oh, BBC, what you think, man? What you think, baby?
Okay. I think that she is all the way wrong. I believe that food is like the ultimate love language, like you said. First of all, let's not even get past that. He asked for a specific thing, you know. He probably don't even ask for much. I want this for Sunday dinner. Regardless of the fact, I think that, and most times people say, yo, kids, when they mad at you and the kids. So even if it's his kids, he probably was like, yo, kids, how you know we be like my kids or whatever. Even if you felt like, okay, the kid's not going to eat chicken. First of all, I don't believe in making two dinners at all. You're going to eat what I eat or you're not going to eat at all. I go on that old school raising because I feel like children are too spoiled. But if you are that type of parent, which with my nephews, I'm kind of like that, and they don't want that, your man still has specifically, I am, you know, people see me in a certain way, but I am very submissive when it comes, especially if you're my man and you're a good man, my man. Just like when he said, when you was like, who going next? And he said BBC, I went next because he said for me to go next. He's not my man, but he is a masculine figure, you know. With you know how I am. I always speak in light of that. Your husband asked specifically for a Sunday dinner. Sunday dinner means family dinner. There should not have been people at the house. There should not have been a choice. But even if you made that choice, you and his dinner still should have been what he asked for and what he paid for. He takes care of the household. It should never be a question of you're choosing between him and the kids about what to do for the household, and life. He had every right to take her credit card. Because if you're not, because you're supposed to take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? He's taking care of you financially, whatever like that. If he's just a bad dude or whatever, because we don't know him and she just was being malicious, no, or whatever like that, still just get rid of that situation, walk away. But at the end of the day, he is not wrong. And, he definitely need to stand in his manhood and as a husband. At this point, that is a total disrespect. And it was a play down, and how many times has she done it?
I don't know.
And if it's not his kids and you're like, he's taking care of your kids, and you're like, well, my kids said they wanted tacos, so I'm going to make tacos for my kids.
So let's break that down real quick, not to cut you off, BBC.
No, let's go.
Let's break it down. So you just said, some households, because, the kids are spoiled. And I get it. Because, when little mama want noodles, I ain't about to eat no damn noodles. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's quick, whatever, right? But tacos take about 3 to 5 minutes to make.
That's a quick
15.
She didn't want to put no love into that meal.
15? It shouldn't take you 15 minutes to make. Well, I mean, if you cutting up, all right, if you cutting up the tomatoes and the lettuce yourself, okay, I give you 10.
Right.
But to do the meat and the taco seasoning, that literally take like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You can get a little bag of the
pre-chopped lettuce.
The lettuce. Yeah, you can get the pre-chopped lettuce. Boom, boom, boom. Cut a tomato up, boom, boom, boom. You got your taco sauce. Bow, pour it on there. Here.
Throw the meat on the stove in the skillet real quick. Season that shit up.
Season it up. You know what I'm saying? Make it boom, boom, boom. 10 minutes tops. She could have made the Sunday dinner and still.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I really want to know what the full context of that story. I really want to know the build up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always feel like, regardless of what the build up is, man, when you married to somebody, or if it's your partner, period, I just really feel like, man, certain things should be put to the side. You know what I'm saying? And we go end this night on a positive note. You feel me?
Absolutely.
So, I just really want to know, like, what was really going on leading up to this whole situation. Like, even if we did have a little blow up, you know what I'm saying? Why not? Let's have a family dinner. So we could have a conversation and probably change the whole mood and the energy in this crib.
Absolutely.
We could go upstairs and go half on another one if you want to.
No, absolutely.
Absolutely. It's very important that people and see, this is what's lost today, because I think that, everybody is so caught up on, I was watching this thing, and it goes with this where, what's her name? She's a comedian, but she was on what's the guy name? No. What's his name? The big football player that got the talk show?
Shannon Sharp.
Shay or whatever. I just feel like I don't like calling him that. But
Shannon.
Yeah, so Shannon Sharp show, and she's a comedian, and she was basically saying, he was like, well, you're the breadwinner in your household. And she said, no, I'm not. And he was like, well, yes, you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, my man is the head of household, right? And she was like, and no matter what, I was raised in a certain way that your man is the head of household. This is this and that is that. And she was like, so regardless of the fact, I don't take the title of being the breadwinner. Mm-hmm. And so I'm watching that with somebody. So I'm in a conversation, and I said, here's the thing. Her husband, he's a 9-to-5er, and she is an international entertainer. you can be the breadwinner and he can be the head of household. Breadwinner and head of household are not the same thing or whatever. When just because you are making more money than him doesn't mean that the value of his energy is less than, or vice versa. Her, even if she's a housewife, regardless of the fact, and maybe he is the breadwinner and the head of household, but it doesn't lessen her job. But because if you're a housewife, that is your job. You're supposed to do those things: cook dinner, clean, make sure the kids are good or whatever like that, because he takes care of everything else. And I think that's where a lot of women, are failing to believe, because they're like, oh, because I'm this and I make the money, so I'm the head of household. It doesn't go like that. She could easily be the head of household as the housewife, although he is the breadwinner. But what it sounds like is they have, that's a lack of energy, or they have not lack of energy. They have a lack of relationship. Like, it's like
connection.
Connection and respect. You feel what I'm saying? Because no matter what, anybody that's in a relationship with a person that they respect, that he still would have had, even if she only made a plate for him, he would have had his chicken, macaroni and cheese, green beans, and cornbread or whatever like that. But she does not respect him.
Was it Miss Pat, the female comedian you talking about?
No, she the real dark skinned lady. She played on
kind of heavy set
beauty shop. She came out like she used to be a comedian, like when Adele Givens and all them were comedians. God, what is her name?
Was it Cheryl?
Cheryl. I think
Cheryl Underwood.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounded like he was talking about Miss Pat, but or Cheryl.
No, it wasn't Miss Pat, but she had a lot of stuff too. I just find the lack of today, and it's put inside of a lot of people of what, I don't need a man for nothing. I don't need a man for nothing. I don't even need a man to fuck me, or anything like that. And it's like, but there are some men that bring on this certain energy too. However, there's no respect there. If she made tacos because her children wanted it, after he specifically gave her money to grocery shop and get what he asked for, she don't respect him.
Facts.
And that's just what it is. And I don't know the reasoning, and I can't really bash her, but I feel like she's wrong just from what he gave, because we don't know both sides of the story,
No, absolutely.
But she doesn't respect him.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. Right. All right, man. That was a good episode, man. Man, good episode. Hey, make sure you check out our guy, Supreme Beam, on IG. I put it up on the screen again under Supreme Lifestyle 666 on IG. Make sure you tap in with him with the workout classes, with the juices, with the cleansing, all that good stuff. Tap in with my brother, man. Good dude right here, man. And once again, man, thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate the breakdown of everything you told us about, that healthy lifestyle. Make that healthy lifestyle a habit. So I liked it. I really, really liked it. Real good information, y'all.
Especially right now when we don't know what's going on in the world, you need to definitely tap into that. Growing your own herbs and vegetables and stuff like that is super important if you can. And just really loving on yourself. And it's crazy. What I wanted to say, you said something about forgiving yourself. When you said that, like, at least 4 minutes later, one of the motivational speakers I know sent me a text. I guess he did a video, but at the top of it, he sent the video, but at the top of it, it says, and I'm about to read it. Hold on. It says, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. And he said, you got this, my sister. And it was so crazy because it was right after you said, I think it was number 9 about forgiving yourself. Number 8. So that's very important to understand when that energy come in layers like that. That is an uprising I feel like it's definitely something I want to hear, and probably more than what people want to hear. People don't like to go to the breakdowns. They don't want to read. They don't want to sit around and wait. It's like, oh goodness, so long. What are they talking about? But they need to get your book. They definitely need to follow you. You spit a lot of good stuff, and I definitely want to try your online class one day, and see, because I like working out at home.
For sure, but look, this the crazy part about it. So look, it's $100 a month, right? You get damn near 50 workouts in 1 month. So you can work out at 6 a.m., 12 p.m., or 6 p.m. You know what I'm saying? It's unlimited workouts. I don't care how many classes you come to. Like, it's unlimited. So you come to all 3 blocks if you want to. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing is I'm working on building a community. You know what I'm saying? I'm building a community because at the end of the day, like, we're not just working out. Like, I'm really giving information. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually teaching. You know, so it's not like I'm saying, all right, let's do this, and then I'm giving you a piece of paper, be like, all right, here, follow this. Nah, like, there's really specific breakdowns because, as you know, like, we all 3 of us probably have different body types. You know what I'm saying?
I would hope so, because, you know.
Big homie could be an endomorph, and you could be a mesomorph. So it's different ways we supposed to eat for our body types. You know what I'm saying? So I can't eat. So BDC, you can't eat the same way I eat because our body types are different. We can consume the same foods, but it's more of a method and a science behind how you have to eat if you want to really, like, either lose weight, you know what I'm saying? Lose weight, burn fat, and build muscle.
We need to do a show on that. That literally needs to be just talking about body types and finding out what body type. So, of course, we need to probably get you back in here and do a whole interview on that.
I'm gonna go live on Instagram tomorrow because I really don't have a busy day tomorrow for real. Like, I will go live on it. You know what I'm saying? I could speak on it again if y'all want to tap in with me. Just let me know what time y'all available, and we could just go on the IG and really just tap in with it. You know,
we could do that. All right, you ready?
Get it pop. I mean, it's whatever y'all got to do. We could do any day this week. It could be tomorrow. It could be Wednesday.
Okay.
It could be Friday. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, it's really something I wanna create because we need this.
No, really.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell y'all the importance of detoxing your body. I'm gonna tell you the importance of going on a 3-day cleanse. You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why we have to eat a certain amount of fruit. It's a more, you know what I'm saying? It's just you know what I'm saying? It's a method to everything for real. You know what I'm saying? So
it is.
In the day, it's not just working out. Like, I'm really teach you how to really build your body with the right nutrients. You know what I'm saying? So you get the vitamins, the minerals, and the nutrients that your body really needs. Because if y'all really think about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't mean to jump off into no more, you know what I'm saying?
No, you good.
But I don't focus on diets. Like, we don't do diets, you know what I'm saying? Because diets ain't nothing but a trend. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying? They don't last. And the first 3 letters of diet is what? D-I-E.
Yeah.
You know, you got it. So you're not even doing it for the right purposes. You're just doing this shit so you can hit you a quick little goal right quick. And then back to the same lifestyle that got you messed up in the first place. Pardon me.
Word.
But we focus on health, and the first 4 letters of health is H-E-A-L, which is heal. So now we healing. I'm teaching you how to get all the chemicals and all the processed stuff out of your body, out of your cabinets, man. And we really pouring in. So we really getting these nutrient dense foods in here so we could still function mentally and physically, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, we're not putting all the chemicals and all the processed stuff, which really contributes to our mental illnesses that people don't even want to talk about.
Yeah.
So it's deeper than just working out with me. Like, I really want to build my people from the ground up. Like, let's go ahead and tear down this whole foundation. We go tear down this old building. We go rebuild a new one. We go set the foundation. First, we get the infrastructure together, and then we go ahead and we go get right. Is it gonna happen overnight? No, but I really believe in it so heavy that to the point where I know. I ain't gonna say believe in it. I know. You know what I'm saying? I know this stuff, so I know it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to build where people could really learn proper nutrition without all the additives. No sugars, none of that. No powders, none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a natural way of eating and living. You know what I'm saying? Do I want everybody to be plant-based? No, I do not. I just want you to eat correctly and make sure you're getting the right vitamins and nutrients so you can continue to keep the inflammation out your body, the bloating, the constipation, the irritable, you know what I'm saying, the irritable bowel syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Or having an infected GI tract. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm really out here like that's the whole goal. Like, I want to build this community, and I can't read, you know what I'm saying? I can't reach y'all, you know what I'm saying, and like, you know what I'm saying, pull up on y'all and do this, but at the end of the day, I can reach more people virtually, you know? So
it's true.
I don't care where you at, as long as your times match up with my time zone and the times that I'm on there, we go rock out however many times you want a day. You get 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, it's Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m., 12 p.m., 6 p.m. You get all types of knowledge, man. You get all types of information. You get so much motivation. And I just really want this to grow into a loving community because this, at the end of the day, we need it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
not passing away from natural causes. No. You know what I'm saying? Coming from the gluttony. It's coming from the excessive eating, the excessive alcohol, the excessive drug use. You know what I'm saying? Trying to listen to these doctors out here. They don't even give a damn about you. You just another number at the end of the day.
Really?
So if I could shoot you another prescription or a steroid or get you under this surgery, so I can get you under this knife and give you some surgery, you lace in my pockets and my partner's pockets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Putting their kids to college, all that good stuff.
It's the knowledge that we need because we can't eat how they eat. We got to eat how we need to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Our bodies are not made to break down some of the stuff that their bodies couldn't even break down.
Man, I'm worried about us, man. Everybody focus on their people. I'm focusing on my people. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what's up.
That's what's up.
Well, you know what?
Universal. I just want our people to get this universal love, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we all want to watch our children grow up. We want to see grandchildren. We want to leave a legacy behind, but we can't do it if we sick. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I just think it's a better way to bond. It's a better way to show love. It's a better way to network. And it's a better way to come together and really build how we need to build as individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, have connections in different states. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, whoever want to come get this work, man, please enter my world. I'm begging you, like, I'm asking you, come on and step into this world, step into the light. And let's get right, man. That's all I want to do. Just spread love to my people. And I want everybody to be as healthy as possible, man. They're attacking us from all angles out here. You feel me? So at the end of the day, man, we really got to know this stuff so we could be prepared for when they try to get us for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's all across the board, man. I just want a healthy lifestyle for everybody, man.
And it's coming.
You know, so I love my people and I love y'all, man. I can't, you know.
I love you too,
fam.
You know, so at the end of the day, that's all I want to do, man.
Okay.
All right, let's get up out of here, little mama. Like, when we doing the close?
We're good. We had good timing. We have 4 more minutes, so that's still good timing.
Yeah. All right. So let's get to this close, man. Y'all, man, make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all rewatch, write stuff down if you wasn't writing it down because they're all great information. All right.
Come to my pages, all of my pages. I share his stuff. So you will see the link in his his Instagram, so that you can type in whoever wants to join. Let's join as a team. If y'all want to start our own little group, let's do that. Link me and we'll talk about it. I'm ready.
All right, let's do the close. All right, we always like to leave you something to hold you over until the next time you see us. So our close this week, something you can ponder on until the next time you see us live on YouTube or Facebook under Just Therapy the Podcast, or hear us next day on Spotify. Your close this evening, something you can ponder on. Get out of here. All right, I think this was fitting with today, just period. And one of y'all can break this one down. Here we go. The most important trip you may take in life is meeting people halfway.
All right.
I'm going to say that one more time. The most important trip you may take in life is meeting people halfway. One of y'all go and break that down and we up out of here.
I break it down. So basically, it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-way street. You got to give to receive. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, meet somebody halfway as far as understanding where this person is coming from. Remove your feelings, remove how you feel, and see it from their perspective, and don't be too selfish to understand or respect the person and their views or their feelings. You know what I'm saying? So like we said last time, holler at me, don't holler at me. You feel me?
Word.
Just holler at me. Don't holler at me, just holler at me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all about compromise.
Yes, you got to compromise. You got to get to receive, man. And it's not always about you. So don't be so caught up on you that you're not understanding or trying to really be aware or comprehend where this person is coming from. You feel me?
Word.
So, we all fighting our own battles, man. We all fighting
this
battles.
right here, brother Sean, that resonates with our conversation.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
At the end of the day, always give yourself grace, man. Don't take everything personal because it's not always about you. And always stay solid, stay on your square, man. So that's all I got for tonight.
That's
all right.
Supreme, man, thanks again for coming in, man. Always a pleasure laughing it up, getting some more knowledge from you, brother. Always good. So thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Be on the lookout for your juice, man. I'm gonna send you your tracking number in the next couple of days.
Hey, I'm on it, man. I'm on it. I'm ready, and I'm gonna call you on. I'm gonna call you when I get it. I'm gonna make the video, but I'm gonna tap in with you and find out how I'm supposed to drink it and when and all that good shit too. So,
big bet.
Yeah, man. I need to know. I can't just turn it up like, nigga, what? Let's go.
It make you want to though. It's gonna make you want to.
Tell him, B. He really can turn that. He can really turn
for real. It's at that moment where, like, when we talked about addictions, like it's gonna be, and you're gonna, especially like once when your body responds to it or whatever, like you're gonna be in the middle of like it's gonna be like you secretly smoking weed in the class, like as you teaching people, just drinking it up. I'm telling you, popping your lips. I'm telling you, it's very, very good.
Let's go.
All right.
All right, we'll see y'all next week, God willing. Hopefully next week's episode will be the couple episode. We got to tap in. If not, we will talk about the heart because we got to get into that soon. So, all right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week, God willing. Supreme Beam, thanks again. Appreciate you, brother. BBC, love you, sis.
All right. If no one has told you today, I love you. I believe in you, and I want you to win.
Almost forgot. And you already know one thing you can never get back is time. And I want to thank you for spending your time with us on the couch. There we go.
MICAH.
All right, y'all. We out. Peace. Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go.